What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of Upcoming Mods. This is a series where I show you guys some of the mods that are a work in progress right now for Fallout 4, but that should be released in the coming weeks or months or years even. If you are a mod author and want to get featured in this series, there's a link to my Twitter in the description down below. You can send me a DM on there. And you know what, let me just take a second to thank you guys for this series. We're now on episode 3 and the first 2 episodes got a ton of support, a ton of likes, and you guys just seem to be really enjoying it. And frankly, I have a lot of fun making this series. This is probably my most exciting and fun series to make right now, just to explore all these new mods coming out and give my opinions of them. With that being said, let's get right into it. So up first, we do have the Institute Power Armor. This is by FlipDark95, and let's just say he has a lot of mods that are a work in progress. So I wouldn't get too hyped over a release date anytime soon for this one. I'm going to show you guys 2 sets of pictures, but talk about them all at the same time. Basically, the first pictures I'll show you are the more finished and more updated ones, while the other ones are the more work in progress ones. Basically, as you can see, we do have the IPA, or again, the Institute Power Armor. This is a really cool and really nice looking power armor that's supposed to be for the Institute, which it's kind of weird that the Institute don't have a standalone power armor in the game. I guess they went the synth route instead. But okay, the power armor looks cool. Well, it actually goes a little bit farther than that. If we take a look at some of the different work in progress shots, you can see there are going to be a ton of different kind of, I won't call them helmets, but they're not really helmets, those middle pieces on the torso where your head would go behind. In the more updated pictures, we do have the Enviro one, but it looks like there are going to be at least 3 other ones and then a proper helmet configuration, so you will actually just be wearing a helmet like a normal power armor. On top of that, it seems like there's a bunch of different kind of backpacks for this, most of them having a jetpack installed, but some of them look much more like a backpack. I'm really interested to see what FlipDark does with this. That could be really interesting to have different configurations for your power armor be appropriate for different settings. So let's say the Enviro one is tankier and slower, but maybe there's a mobile configuration that will make you more agile, but the power armor won't be nearly as defensive. All around, the power armor looks really good so far, and I'm really excited to see where he takes it. Gundam Power Armors. So I don't know anything about Gundam, so I'm not going to embarrass myself trying to name these guys or do research that way, because I'm just going to get called out in the comments regardless. But as you can see, we do have a guy making a bunch of different power armors, it looks like, actually. Like, this doesn't seem like a singular power armor, but rather right now at least 3 different sets. Within those sets, it seems like there's multiple different jetpacks. I actually spotted 5 different weapons through all the pictures the guy has uploaded so far, and all around this just looks really cool. I especially like that sword weapon that's in one of the pictures. I'm really interested to see how that's going to work, because in some of the pictures the character is not actually in a suit of power armor, but rather just has that augmented sword on along with a big jetpack. It'll be pretty cool if you could equip some of these pieces of armor outside of power armor and just use them as more of an augmentation. I'm really excited for this mod. It seems like a huge undertaking though. It's kind of crazy to think one singular guy got so far making all these power armors. It doesn't seem like he's made any mods prior to this, so I'm really curious if maybe it's just a new account or something, because right now it seems like there is 3 power armors, multiple different armor sets for them, and 5 different custom weapons. So that's a lot of stuff in this mod. I'm really excited to see when it's released, and I know quite a few people have been requesting Gundam power armors. Ancient Greek Sanctuary. So this is a brand new work in progress mod by a mod author named none other than Greek Rage. He does have a few other mods out there, but none of them got too many downloads. So if you're interested, check out his mod page. Some of them are actually pretty cool. Basically, this is adding in a new world space that is going to be, it's definitely a very interesting and unique mod. I don't think there's anything really out there like this yet. Like, there's new world space mods, but they're all an island or not really built upon. This one is totally taking a place, building it up, and then going to probably add it as a player home or an existing settlement, which I really hope this is a settlement. I would love to have settlers doing different tasks around this thing. That would be awesome. The work in progress shots look really good, especially that fountain. I think the mod author has focused a lot of his time there so far, and I think it came out amazing. That's an awesome place to have as the center of your settlement or house or whatever this ends up being, but I'm very excited for this mod, and it's really cool to see, even a year in, some more unique mods coming out for Fallout 4. The Fusion Gun, a lore-friendly, modular, high-end Institute weapon that is directly from the mod author. So did you feel kind of gypped with the existing Institute weapons in Fallout 4? They're supposed to be the supreme beings, but they have these really crappy weapons that aren't that practical. They're cool to pick up and use from time to time, but large in part you're going to switch back to laser weaponry. Well, the goal of this mod is to fix that, and as you can see, it is off to a great start. The weapon itself looks absolutely amazing, but the real thing that makes me excited for this is the modular modular aspect. Fallout 4 did a great thing with its weapon mod system. A lot of the guns you could truly make your own, and I feel like certain weapon modifications for Fallout 4 don't take advantage of that, which is kind of a shame. Some of them is appropriate, like certain shotgun mods. Well, you're not going to make a shotgun into a sniper, but a gun like this is perfect to take advantage of that system, and it seems like the mod author is. This is going to go perfect with that Institute power armor, so hopefully they get released around the same time and we can use them in tandem. Really excited about this mod, as I feel like it's filling a gap that definitely exists and no other mod's filling right now. The HK416 by CEDAE. So this is the guy behind the Radband eyewear, if you heard of it, and the gorgeous Vault Girl. Both of those are pretty popular mods, but they haven't been updated in a while, so you may have never heard of them. So there's two main things about this mod that make me really excited. First and foremost, it overhauls the animations. Basically, everything on this mod is working animation-wise. So you're going to reload the way you're supposed to reload. You'll cock back the charging handle when you pull out the weapon. You'll close the slide after reloading. Everything like that works perfectly, and it looks absolutely amazing. I'll have the video playing in the back, which is from his channel. He did a really good job showing off some of the animations, so I highly recommend you take a moment after watching this to check it out. So yeah, the animations are really cool, and I'm really excited about that. Animation mods are by far some of my favorite mods, and I think this is going to be a premier weapon mod when it comes out for that reason alone. But there's actually something else I would love to see from this weapon that I really don't feel like too many guns do in Fallout 4. Actually taking advantage of the RIS system. There are quite a few cool M4 platform weapons for Fallout 4, but not a single one takes advantage of the rails. There was an M4A1 soap mod that came with pre-installed things on the rails, but I don't want that. I want to be able to customize it myself, and I feel like Fallout 4 provides a great platform for that. Basically, what I mean by that is kind of what Modern Firearms does, where you could change all the different attachments on the different rails. I just don't really like Modern Firearms, and those weapons have a lot of other issues that make me not want to use them. So if the HK416 can do that, I would be in love with it. What I mean is I would love to see basically being able to change all the different scopes, being able to put rail covers or flashlights or different foregrips. That would really put this as the #1 weapon mod in Fallout 4 right now for me. And actually, a little fun fact, I technically owned one of these weapons, not the real world version, but the airsoft version like 5 years ago. So a little fun fact for you all. But that's going to be it. Oh wait, no, actually, I'm going to include 2 extra segments on this video. So let's get into that right now. So at the end of some of these videos, I did want to start including some updates to mods I've covered previously. So in this episode, we're going to be looking at some of the different updates for the Skyrim power armor. I'm not going to go super in depth here, just kind of brush over them and then give my outro. But as you can see, we do have some weapons coming with the armor, a sword and a massive hammer. This is what I wished for with the armor. I was really hoping it did come with weapons, and it does. So that makes me even more hyped for the armor itself, as well as we do have another image with it having a ton of different designs, which look really cool, and I'm quite excited for that. But actually, the other little segment someone did comment that I actually liked the idea was for me to say at the end of each of these videos one mod I would like to see. So right now, the one mod I would like to see is basically someone changing the way ammo works in Fallout 4. I would love a mod that will make you use a clip. So if you fire half a clip and then reload, it's not just going to subtract however many shots you fired from your total ammo. It'll actually just take out 30 or whatever is left in the clip and move on. In particular, I want to see this with some of the different single shot loaded weapons. So think the lever action rifle. Like if I shoot 2 shots, I want to load in 2 bullets, not a whole nother 5. And if someone pulls that off, I'd love to see a nice shotgun take advantage of it. But that's really what I want to see right now. Let me know in the comments down below, what is one mod you guys want to see? That's going to pretty much wrap it up for this one though, guys. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, or if you're feeling particularly generous, you could support me on Patreon. As always, if you're a mod author and do want to get featured in this video, make sure to either leave your Twitter down below and I'll message you, or you can message me on Twitter. But with all that being said, I hope to see you all next time. Later. And actually, this is technically the last video I'm making as a full-time YouTuber. I'm pre-recording this whole week because I'm moving into college, and well, I leave for college tomorrow. So hey, it's been a great summer with you guys, and again, thanks for all the support. It's been quite the adventure, but hopefully we can maintain things as I go back to school, but I guess we'll really see what happens.